Hey y'all, so I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store.
Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the controversy that has been following the American actress and comedian Tiffany Haddish of her video in Zimbabwe, where she seemed to rub a lot of people up the wrong way. So now I'm going to play her video in its entirety before I come back and give my 2 cents, because most of the time we are very quick to judge people off a clip or off one sentence of what they said. When they were saying a whole paragraph, we'll just jump on the sentence. So I just want to make sure that I play the video in its entirety and we all get to see the context, and then I come back and I give my 2 cents on the whole situation. So let's do that. Let's get to the video.
Hey y'all, so I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane, and it is fire. They got the dates on deck. How much are these? $67. Wait a minute. The price is different, but it do look like it's expensive. Look at this grocery store. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Yeah. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Africa. Zimbabwe. Oh, they don't got me. I just like demystifying shit. Look at that. Look at that. It don't smell bad. I'm in the meat department. Look at that. Look at all that meat over there. Look at that. They got the sodas. They got a whole wall of alcohol. They got a frozen section. They got all the... This is... Come on. You can make tamales out of that. This... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Unlike the grocery stores at home, they actually sell dishes. Look at that. I mean, some of our grocery stores sell dishes, but not the crystal cups. This is the hardware section too. Light bulbs, but stuff to grill, clean the grill, cookies, appliances, excuse me. Stationery, sweets, toys. Hygiene stuff, hair, bath, soaps. They call Vaseline Eaglets, sanitary napkins, bubble bath. They got the mouthwash on deck. They got the soaps on deck, toothpaste on deck. All the paper towels and toilet paper. Look at this grocery store. Look, they got buckets and pots and trash bags and cleaning bird feed, but millet, bird seeds. You got pet birds, we gonna feed them. They got dog food, the cat food, cleaning products. They go to cat food and dog food and the treats. And who knew? They got the U tabloid magazine over here. Woo. What's this in blackface? The fuck? Oh, that's not blackface. That's not black. It looked like blackface from Pissy. He got a hairy face. My bad. But yeah, they even got tabloids. Uh-huh. I'm probably not an Indian. Oh, wait. Charlotte turns her back on Brad. Oh, damn. They talking about the... But look, they got the gossip too. Okay, they want the tea just like anybody else. They got the cornflakes. That look like the old packaging of cornflakes back in the day. Registers. Beep, beep, beep. Uh-huh. Ain't no different house. They even got the caution wet floor. Oh, yeah. Y'all have a good one. Grocery store.
Now, let me say, I was appalled when I saw the clips that were circulating on TikTok. The clips of her saying that she's in Zimbabwe and that she's in a grocery store and that it's not smelling, there's no flies. Obviously, anybody would see that clip and be upset. Like, what do you mean it's not smelling? What do you mean you're in a grocery store in Zimbabwe? But like, I also had to take the time and to step back and look at the full video and watch it in its context. I don't really agree with the people that have the notion that, oh no, she's trying to be condescending or she's trying to be funny. I don't think that she was trying to be funny in any way. I think that she was being genuine in trying to educate her people or her fellow Black Americans or African Americans, whichever way you want to refer it. She was trying to educate them, trying to show them that what they show us on the media is not true. What they show us on social media is not true. I'm here for myself and I can see this. So she's just trying to show them that this is false. So I wouldn't take it in a way that she's trying to be funny or she's trying to be condescending. I feel like she's breaking stereotypes because she's literally out here by herself on the continent showing her fellow Black Americans what the continent has. She's going around the shop showing the different items that the shop has. And as bizarre as it might seem in this day and age, 2024, we still have African Americans or Black Americans that still believe that Africa is a jungle. They still believe that we just poverty stricken in every single region or in every single part of the continent. So I feel like that video is to those people to be able to see like, oh, one of our celebrities was there in Africa and she actually got to see these things for herself, that it's a lie. And even in her responses to the backlash that she was receiving, you can see that she genuinely is trying to educate more people, because as much as we believe that the world is now educated on us as a continent or as us as Africans, there are still many people that are uneducated about us as a continent. So I feel like she's just trying to be a catalyst in moving the baton forward, in trying to show that, trying to break stereotypes just in general, trying to break those stereotypes. So I feel like the backlash she's receiving is a little bit undeserved, because people just saw those two sentences that she said and they ran with that without actually taking the time to watch her video in its full context and its full entirety. And she did come out to give an apology. She did apologize on Twitter, and I'm going to show the screenshots up so you can see it for yourself. If you want to read it, you could pause it. And you can see that she's literally just saying that she's trying to break the stereotypes or to dismantle the stereotypes about the continent, because like I said before, in this day and age, there are still people that believe that this continent of ours or Africa is a jungle. Africa is rural everywhere. Yeah, and in her apology, you can see that she's not trying to make fun of the fact that we have these amenities. It's just trying to bring awareness to those that still are convinced that we don't have these kinds of amenities. Well, now I'm just going to play some people's responses to what she was saying. Some people are for, some people are against, and some people are somewhere in between. So let's play their responses and then come back again.
This message is for Tiffany Hidashi. Tiffany Hidashi, the American comic, African-American comic. I saw a video where she visited Zimbabwe, and she seemed extremely shocked that in Zimbabwe there are shops, grocery shops, large grocery shops like America. I was very, very disappointed with her comments. Tiffany, I will not repeat your name again, Tiffany. I urge you to come to my country, Laughter Republic. You will see a country better than America. In fact, lots of African Americans are relocating to my country. Tiffany, you should not be surprised by what we offer in Africa. I don't know how to get hold of Tiffany. I know that she hooks up with, what's his name, that short one, Kevin Hart. If she gets this message, or if there's anyone who knows her, tag Tiffany Haddish. The name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I was really shocked that you were shocked that we had grocery stores in Zimbabwe. Come to Laughter Republic. I will show you bigger grocery stores than the ones that you have in America. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
So this is a video about Tiffany Haddish. She went to Zimbabwe in Africa, and she was just like amazed by everything. And to be honest with you, I don't think that she was trying to come off as rude. I think what Tiffany was trying to do was just being quirky about the whole situation. Like, oh guys, look, they have a grocery store in Africa. Guys, look, it's so beautiful. Look at what this costs. It costs this much. I think I think she was trying to be a little bit of, she was coming off as funny, because Tiffany Haddish, if you know her, she's always jokify and take things and turn it into joke. Only except this time she should have kept her mouth shut, because when you go to other people's country, you don't bring those kind of energy, because people don't find some of the things that you find funny in America. People don't find that funny in other country. Like, you have to understand that people take things serious. So you will go to a country and you thinking that you're just doing content and you're doing all of this, and it's not going to go over well. And this is one of them example, because if you listen to her, I think this was innocent on her part. I literally listened to her and I watched it, and I see that she was more of a maze. But then again, I don't understand that why wouldn't she think that there are going to be grocery store in other country? Why would you think that it's only in America? Like, why would you think that there's nothing in other country? Or maybe she wasn't expecting it to be so nice. I think that's one of them things that, you know, people say, oh, it's this much in Africa, it's this in different country. But y'all, do y'all realize that in Africa and in Jamaica and in all these different places, they have more beautiful things than in America? Now, I'm just saying that because a lot of y'all thinking, you know, there was a time where someone asked my dad, do y'all live in huts in Jamaica? My dad's house is like a 3-story house, big as heck, with all many bedrooms, beautiful houses. And the thing is, he owned the house, literally owned the house. Here in America, you have to build and you have to do all of these things and you don't own it. So when you go to other country, be educated about things. If you don't know, educate yourself before you get there, because you'll get yourself in trouble. Now, the president of Zimbabwe was saying something to Tiffany. He wasn't happy with the idea that she was there acting ignorant. Now, you got to do some for the president to be even saying something about you. No, Tiffany Haddish been in the media for like a little while, but people are saying, hey, why are you doing this and that and that? So she's not having, the best with social media. So she should have just sit this one out, put her camera down and said, hey, I'm here. Africa is beautiful. Love the people, love on the people, and treat everyone good. Give what you can give and get your ass back to America. Why'd you go over there trying to do content, talking about, oh, this is this and that? It's not funny. And I really think that Tiffany Haddish was just trying to do a funny piece. I didn't think that, for some reason, I felt like this was innocent on her part, but it's just the way she delivered the message. It wasn't, I don't think she meant to deliver it that way, but it's not everything is funny. Not everything is funny. You go to people's country, they're not laughing about what you're laughing at. Remember that. Remember, people over here in America laughing at stuff, and you know, other people, they take that stuff serious. So you cannot go to other people's country talking about, oh, it's so beautiful, and I think it's more of a shock for her, because they didn't she, for some reason, she probably don't even understand that people are everywhere is developed around the world. Everywhere in the world, every store you go in America, there's one that better in Africa. There's one that better in Jamaica. There's one that better in Trinidad. There's one that better in Europe. There's one that better. Every store that you go in, the world is so developed now. Like, you are walking around thinking you're going to see people living some sort of way. No, ma'am. In fact, they're dressed up more than you. Better clothes than you. Living large, living better than you, driving better car than you. So when you go to other people's country, you better learn to respect it, because you may think that you're going there with your American self, or yourself thinking that you're coming from whatever country, thinking that these people are suffering. You may live in worse than they are living in their country, because remember, Africa is rich. Remember that. I don't know what gave her the idea that Africa isn't rich. They're a rich country. And everywhere you go in the world, so don't come over here talking about, oh, some part of Africa people are doing, no. Y'all need to go to some of the project that they have in America. Because the first time I came to America, I was shocked. I didn't even know you guys have this going on here in America, because I was expecting way more than that. So for her to say all that, I definitely think that she didn't mean to say it in the way it came out. I think she was saying it, trying to say it in a jokified way, and it came out that. But she done stir up the pot with everybody, even the president. But again, you got to be careful when you go to other people's country. Keep your mouth shut. Be respectful. Find out the rules and the regulation before you open up your mouth.
Has anyone seen this Tiffany video in Zimbabwe where she's so surprised that there is a shopping mall in Zimbabwe, and she's all about saying, oh, they've got a grocery shop in Africa. Look, doesn't smell bad, this and that. I mean, I'm not offended, but I'm just happy that some people are now getting to know that Africa is not that bad. Even though they all think all black people come from Africa, they forget that it's a continent, and we have lots of countries in Africa as a continent. I'm just wishing that there's going to be a lot of awareness to people who do not live in Africa, or people who have a wrong perception about what Africa is. You know, some people look at you and think, oh, because you're black and you're from Africa, meaning you're coming from a very poor country or poor continent, and then you're not able to afford good food, good school, and good healthcare system, which is not so. Because I remember very well, I was chatting with some ladies at my place of work, and then I wasn't even so particular about the conversation until she said something about why most of the ladies are coming to United Kingdom is because they lack a healthcare system. Okay, fine, but what really got me was when she said we don't have painkillers. So when ladies are put into bed, when they're in labor, that they don't have any painkillers. I was like, what other things are you thinking about? Oh God. And then the other one talked about, oh, do we have pharmacy? Do we have good, like, God. I just hope that they get to see all of the good things about Africa, all of the good things about, our individual countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and the likes. Oh, come on, we have to really do better. That's why I always tell my colleagues, do not always say the bad things about where you're from to people here. I mean, talk about the good part about Africa. It's not every time you talk about, the bad things happening, especially with the fact that people already even see us as, people that are suffering. We are not suffering. We only migrated here for a better life. Doesn't mean the life we're living before wasn't good or that we couldn't manage. So let us not give them things to think that where we're coming from is not good. Let us glamorize our own country as well. Come on. Oh dear.
Now you've gotten to see the whole controversy surrounding Tiffany Haddish, and I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Do you think that her approach was right, or do you think that she was wrong in what she said? Just let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more videos like this. Thank you for your time. Take care, and until next time, bye.